You have facilitated intensive trainings in India, Germany, Hungary, and many other European countries. Can you share some success stories or memorable experiences from your work with individuals and groups in different cultural contexts?
Yeah. There are many stories. Some of the ones that are will stay in memory are those miraculous ones. Though each in its own way is miraculous. Chota ho, bada ho, yeah. But there was this one man who came to me in an emaciated condition. Jaise, he was reduced to having about 1 teaspoon of jaggery in the whole day. He was existing only on water. So he was like skin and bone, hardly any skin. He was bone, actually. And he was, of course, as you can probably imagine, that he was intensely troubled. There was something that was eating at him. So when I began the session and when I began to work with him, it was over a period of, I think, 5 sessions, where he began to see where did this thought or this feeling that I am worthless, I have no value at all, when did it begin? So as we took a journey down into his childhood, and we saw that his mother and father had a separation, his mother had gone through intense physical violence, etc. To escape that, she had just left. Yeah. And without telling anybody. The children did not know, etc. From that trauma was forgotten after a while. But as he reached older age and he began to have a relationship, you see, and this lady that he married was also threatening to leave him. You see, that cellular memory is triggered. Ki ab kya hoga? That fear of loss, which exists in the cells of the body. Body's memory is fantastic. Yeah. So all that started, and he stopped consuming or, digesting, absorbing anything. It was like a shutdown. Yeah. So slowly and steadily, as he began to see the big picture of his life, nothing happens to us without a purpose. In regenerating himself, he would then be an example to so many others who were suffering the same way. There became a purpose in his life. He began to live for a meaning. और ये जो meaning है ना, stress takes away this meaning. We need to give back meaning in our lives. Yeah. So somebody has to have a candle to shed that light. रोशनी में ही सीखेंगे ना. तो थोड़ी बहुत रोशनी चाहिए ना.
Yes.
We are all actually torch bearers. हम भूल जाते हैं कि टॉर्च हमारे ही हाथ में है. हम बोलते हैं भाई तुम मुझे दे दो, तुम मुझे दे दो, तुम मुझे दे दो. So that was a very good one. Then there were some very, very interesting ones, how people would come to me in all kinds of disabilities, like this girl who could not talk, So over a period of time, she had, of course, a lot of stress because she couldn't have any friends, etc., etc. But I noticed in a little bit of time, her mother told me that when she goes away from the session, she starts to imitate me. She starts to copy the way I walk and the way I talk and all that. So we realized that she was very good at mimicry. Today she is a mimic. That is her profession. Yeah. So she discovered a meaning, which till then she thought life is hopeless. So I want to remind everybody that we are here out of choice. no choice. Whenever we go to this place of no choice, I don't have a choice. That is also a choice we make.